Hi everybody, this is Oteen from Oteen TV. I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes and talk to you about the COVID-19 coronavirus. Yes, I had it. Yes, it was difficult. I survived it, but I just wanted to let you know the things that I went through. I mean, it's something you never ever want to get, I'm telling you. They say it's like the flu. It's not like the flu. It's about 20 times worse than the flu. And I'll tell you what I used to help survive it too. I mean, I'm 50, almost 55. I have asthma, so it could have very easily killed me, just like it's killing hundreds of other people. But I'll tell you this, the first day I had a weird smell. It's like I couldn't get this smell out of my nose. I opened up all the windows in the house. I emptied all the trash. I cleaned the dishwasher. I made sure there was no dirty dishes sitting around any place. It was just a weird smell that I had in my nose that I couldn't get rid of. That was day one. Day two started with a cough. And it was just a little like allergy cough, like every now and then. And that night I ended up, I could breathe, but it was like I was breathing through the little hole in a straw, and that's all the air I could get. It wasn't like a normal asthma attack. It was, because normally my asthma attack is a cough. It starts with a cough. So I just couldn't get any air in to take a deep breath. So I went to the ER. They, of course, did their routine with the questions and all that. And they never gave me a breathing treatment. Of course, I had taken my inhaler, this red inhaler, about 6 times before I went to the ER. That's why I decided to go, because I had taken it so many times and I still couldn't get a deep breath. They didn't give me a breathing treatment because then, of course, my inhaler had started working. But they did test me for the COVID-19 right then. And they came in with the suits and the headgear and everything. They tested me for that. They tested me for the flu. They did a chest x-ray, sent me back home basically. No medicine or anything, just sent me back home. If my symptoms get worse, if I can't breathe, then come back. So day 3, I still had the cough. I had a really bad headache. My bad headache had started. I started a little fever, and I still had that weird smell. I mean, the smell wasn't me. It was just I had a weird smell in my nose. And I could eat, but everything tasted the same. I mean, I know on the news they've said, well, you lose your sense of taste. Well, some people do, some people don't. My daughter had it too, same time I did. She lost her taste. I didn't lose my taste. Everything just tasted the same. So the only thing I could eat is fruit, like little fruit cups. That's the only thing I could eat for 2 weeks. Day 3, my fever went up a little higher. 101.3 was the highest on day 3. Tylenol is your best friend. Tylenol is your best friend. When you get up to 99, take that Tylenol. If you get it, take that Tylenol, because you want to catch your fever on the way up versus on the way down. Because once it gets up, that's when you start feeling terrible. A lot of people say they have body aches. I didn't have body aches. My left leg was the only thing that hurt. I had a lot of pain in my left leg. I don't know why my left leg, but that was it. I had a headache, like I said, the fever, the pain in my left leg. I was hot and sweaty on day 3. And this may be TMI, but I had real bad constipation for like 6 days. 6 days. And I went back to the hospital, in fact, because my stomach hurt so bad and I started being nauseated. The hospital was super rude because they didn't want me coming in because, you know, they had already tested me. They didn't know my results, whatever. I told her, I said, I'm going back. I'm coming back because I need to know why I can't eat anything, why I can't keep anything down because the nausea and vomiting had started then. Basically tried to refuse to treat me. But I told them, I pay for my insurance. I'm going to come to the hospital whenever I feel that I need to. So they couldn't refuse to treat me, so they did. Actually, they gave me some Zofran for the nausea, and basically sent me back home, which is fine. The Zofran is what I needed for that nausea, because it had been that time like 2 days. Nausea and vomiting. Couldn't keep anything down. And I still had a temperature. My fever was like a little bit over 100. That by that time it was day 4 going into 5. 5, I still had a headache, still had my fever, still sweaty. My left leg was still hurting. And basically the same thing through day 5, 6, and day 6 I was up all night with nausea again. So I took the Zofran. That basically helped with all the nausea, but I still had to take that every 4 hours or I was going to be throwing up. But I also took, like I said, my best friend every 4 hours to make sure my fever didn't get too high to where, because, excuse me, when your fever got high, that's when you felt the weakness and tiredness and you couldn't move. And another best friend of mine, a bottle of water, which I normally don't drink very much water, but I knew I had to drink water in order to hopefully get that out of my system. And I think it worked because, oh, here's another thing. Best friend, Clorox wipes. Every time I touched anything, I wiped it down with Clorox wipes. Anytime I went to the bathroom, wiped everything down with Clorox wipes to keep from spreading it and reinfecting myself. Water bottle. If I drink water at night and I had like a half a bottle left, I did not go back to this bottle again. I threw that bottle out and went and got a new bottle. I drank out of a glass, and you know, I didn't reuse anything. I went through 2 or 3 toothbrushes because I threw those away. Another best friend, Hall's Defense. They say the vitamin C helps you. I don't know, but I used it. I normally have 3 inhalers. This one is for when my asthma starts acting up, so I started using this 3 times a day. And I have this Brio that I usually take once a day, so I made sure I took that. This went on for, let's see, that's probably day 7. This went on for probably another 5 or 6 days. So it was a full 14 days of this whole thing. The only thing is that I think helped me is the first day, as soon as I felt that I couldn't get that deep breath in, I went to the ER and I started using my inhaler. I used my inhaler as much as I needed to. I mean, I know they say only take it a few times. No, I used it, like I said, that one day, 6 times, because if I need it, I'm going to use it until it starts helping. But anyway, and I'm normally not a tired person. I'm normally up, and I only get like 4 or 5 hours sleep. I was sleeping like 10, 11 hours a day because, for one thing, I wasn't eating. Another thing, I didn't feel good. I had a headache. My left leg, I couldn't hardly get out of bed. My left leg hurt so bad. But I had my best friends right here with me, meaning my Tylenol, my Clorox wipes, my inhalers, my water. I did drink orange juice too, even though the orange juice didn't taste good. I did drink orange juice, and I ate a lot of those little fruit cups. Probably 3 or 4 a day. I lost a total of 9 pounds in, what was it, like 14 days. And, you know, that's not a lot, but it's a lot when you're sick and you can't eat and you're unintentionally losing weight. My daughter went to work, came home. The next day she had a little cough. And guess what? The day after that, I had a little cough. So that's just how easily it spread, you know, from person to person. That's why here's another best friend, my mask. But I always wore my mask if I went out, down to get the mail. When I went back and forth to the hospital, I always wore my mask. And even now, I bought me cloth mask from Amazon. I still wear a mask. Hand sanitizer is another one of my best friends. I use my hand sanitizer, washed hands. I mean, my hands were raw on the back from washing my hands so much during that 2 weeks and still now, because of course they say you can't get it again. Who knows? I might be able to get it again. I don't know, but I'm not going to take the chance. If I go outside, I'm wearing my mask all the time. I'm washing my hands. I keep hand sanitizer in my purse, in my car, sitting right inside my front door. So when I come in, I hit the hand sanitizer first. These wipes are next. They're right on the kitchen counter, so I take a wipe. I go back. I wipe off the door handle. I wipe off the lock. I wipe off the outside door handle. This because the guy we spoke a lot with a guy from the health department, and I spoke a lot with the lady, case manager from the hospital. She called me once a week. The health department called me once a week to check in to see how our symptoms were and how we were doing, and that's what they told me. Make sure I continue to wipe everything down every day. Make sure I continue to clean. Make sure I continue to wash my hands, wear my mask, just as a preventative, because I don't know and they don't know whether I can get it again. You know, if they are not even doing a retest to make sure that I don't have it. I mean, I don't have any symptoms anymore. My only symptom was a cough, and it was like just in the morning, and I had to cough, you know, one big cough to cough something out, and then it was over. But I'll tell you, my son was sick probably 2 or 3 weeks before we got sick. And I know he had the coronavirus. It was before they were testing. He was in the hospital, actually, on oxygen before they were testing, before they even knew it was in this area, put it that way, because he had the exact same symptoms. And he had a gray look. His color, it was just like gray. My daughter had the same gray look. I didn't have that gray look, but I do have a light spot right here that wasn't here before. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know. And like I said, I hope this video helps somebody, helps you know what to do in order to get through it. If you have it, just rest as much as you can. Get your best friends out. Take care of, you know, yourself with the best friends. They say do not take ibuprofen, so I did not take any of that. If you're already on inhalers, make sure you take your inhalers, your allergy medicine, all your regular medicines. And, you know, just rest and eat what you can, drink your water, and hopefully it'll pass. But if you get that first sign that you cannot, not that you can't breathe, if you can't take a deep breath in, it feels like you're sucking through a straw, and you have a little cough, I would go get checked out. Even though they say don't rush to the hospital, go to the hospital, because I think, this is just my personal opinion, I think people are waiting too long to go to the hospital. Me personally, I'm going to the hospital when I first feel any signs, any symptoms, because I'd rather know early and then catch it early than to wait until the last minute and end up on a ventilator. That's just, like I said, my own personal opinion. Hope this video helps somebody. Hope this information helps somebody, because, you know, I just wanted to get on here and let people know how I made it through my coronavirus illness and what I did, what things I feel helped me personally. Like I said, I hope this helps you all. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll be posting more videos soon. Thanks. Bye.